Hi, I'm Abby,
And I'm Sean.
and we've been coming to True Hope since 2018.
Yeah, the last 7 years have been absolutely amazing, and now we have 2 young boys who get to follow Jesus here.
I grew up in the church and from an early age practiced the save, spend, tithe with our allowance growing up. That was always something that was really instilled in us since the beginning. And tithing's always just been that first step of obedience with any finances that we got growing up, and has just been a really big part of what we want to do with our finances together.
We had been practicing tithing, but it was a rather just ritualistic function of our faith rather than a personal discipleship decision. And I wouldn't say that God necessarily had our hearts fully submitted to Him and His will and His desires for our finances. It was more just a decision that we would make on a monthly basis. Hey, we're gonna give this month? Sure, great. In 2019, we set up recurring giving, and I remember she felt really good about it and I felt good about it. But halfway through the year, we kind of had a surprise promotion of sorts. And she looked at me again. She was like, "Are you gonna raise our giving?" I was like, "I guess we should." So anyways, that's been kind of the pattern life has followed since then.
I think over the past couple years, the ability, even in all the seasons that we've been through, just to be able to continuously lean on giving to things that are really important to us and that expand the kingdom has just been really cool opportunities that True Hope has provided us with, that just give us the ability to show our family what it looks like to give of ourselves.
The fruit of the tithing builds a muscle that even in moments when you feel like you have lack, and in moments where you feel like not all the chips are falling the way you want it to, God always does provide. And that's been the story that we've experienced and our family's experienced, and that is producing a deep and rich joy in us. Giving consistently has radically shaped our life and our walk with Jesus by, one, stripping us of control, of thinking that we can control outcomes that we can't, and really dependent on God to provide. And so that has kind of been the training wheels to, I suppose, what it feels like Jesus is now putting on our hearts of asking the question, beyond just planning for your giving and beyond just having a vision of something great to give to, such as the cause of True Hope Church and all of our ministry partners and everything that's going on with the expansion. Beyond that, God has it on my mind to really dream again, to think about what could happen if you give everything you have to God in the kingdom. And what potential dreams uniquely inside of us do we have that maybe God is positioning us to be a partial or a full answer to fulfill the Great Commission, to actually go seek and save the nations. That's going to take us being stretched outside of our comfort zone and leaving these 4 walls and ministering to the city of Spokane and the church of Spokane coming together as a whole to have an impact. And so True Hope's a part of that. True Hope's also a part of the mission of God at large in the world, whether that's sending Bibles or sending missionaries. There is such a lost opportunity if we don't engage that.